All right, so here's the video on where I'm going to teach you how to go in and actually get a logo built the way you may want to get it built. It's different vendors and it's a lot of people that you can work with when you're getting your logo built, but you can create a logo that's going to be so sweet, that's going to stand for your brand, get the colors you want, actually go in and look like a real actual like a big business. You want to make sure you look like a big business because people will buy from anybody, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you still want to make yourself look like a reputable brand that people may want to shop with. They don't want to shop with somebody that just look all crazy, stuff all everywhere. Things don't make sense. But if you got a brand and you make everything look clean, then people's going to want to shop with you. They're going to do business with you. They're going to love the experience that you give them. They're going to feel like they're buying from a trusted brand. I know I do personally because if I feel like it's a little sketchy, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to buy from them, man. But then it could be a company that got a brand that looks good, and then it could be sketchy. But I mean, it goes both ways. So I think the most important thing is making sure that your brand has consistency and everything looks great. So there's the video on how to go and obtain a logo. So there's a website that I use. I use Fiverr.com. So as you see, I'm right here on Google. You type in Fiverr and then just hit enter. And I usually go for the ad. It don't matter what you do, but you'll want to create an account. So you can go in and create an account for your business. And I'm going to create a video that's going to show you how to actually create the account and set it up. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We can actually go there. You can use your Gmail account or anything like that. I'll say keep everything on a business account, like your brand at gmail.com. We just keep it that simple. We don't have to get a domain name that's for our business yet for the email portion. But you can just do like, say if you were selling basketballs. It could be like basketball store online at gmail.com. You don't have to get your domain name with the email because it costs a little bit. So we're trying to keep it the cost as low as possible when we're getting it started. So you'll go here, you'll create your account, and then you will log in. I'm actually log into mine right now and show you. And then I believe that's my login information there. Okay, boom. Now I'm inside of my account. As you see, I have an account. I can show you my, okay, let me see if I can find the orders that I've had done. So you can see I buy logos all the time, or I'm buying things and I'm putting stuff together. As you can see that I do this all the time. So I'm actually showing you this is what I do. And I do what I speak. So I practice what I preach. So if you go inside of here and you go on Fiverr.com, you go to the top where it say find services. You'll go to logo, design. I will give y'all my designer, but I'm gonna be a little stingy right now because I really like to keep him because he works pretty fast. He's really good. But you know what? I am gonna give it to y'all. I don't want to hold nothing from y'all, but I just love it. I just love my designer. But you got different people in here. So they charge different prices. So you may see somebody who got a logo that you may like. Now, even though it has this blue background, it's not going to come like that. It'll come with a transparent background so where it can go on anything. And this person actually does some great logo designs. I'm not going to lie. I like those. So it depends on what type of brand you have. So if you're selling beauty products, if you're selling hair, if you got a car detailing, no matter what it is, no matter what you're selling, you can I believe you can kind of type that in. So if it was let's just do beauty logo design, we're just going to go for the keywords. And as you see, it'll come up with different beauty designs. So if you got one for the makeup, it could be about hair, it can be about whatever you want it to be. And look at these logos. Now they say starting at $5, but a lot of times it'll say starting. Let's look at it. It'll say starting at $5, and then it'll have a standard and have a premium, and they got the basic. So you always want to make sure that you get the vector file. Even though they say here at the bottom where it say vector file, you always want that vector file no matter what. That way you can give it to another designer. They can go in there and change a few things no matter what it is. You can go in there and get it changed. But you always want the source file too as well. And make sure the logo is always transparent. Always get the transparent. It'll be transparent. PNG is the file that it'll come in. They'll most likely send you a JPEG. which is a standard one with a white background on it. You want one that has absolutely no background on there. Absolutely no background. So let's just take this person as the person that I'm going to buy from. Jennifer logo. Let's just take her. So you wouldn't go in and just be like, oh, okay, I'm just buy this logo and that's that. No, what I always do is I always contact the seller first. Like, look at this, 2 initials, and it take 1 day to get a logo to you. Like, you can't beat that. Some of them work on weekends, some don't, and she give out unlimited revisions. So if you say, yeah, I kind of want to change this, or I kind of want to change that, then they will do that for you. I kind of always make sure I go in, even after I buy it, I would say, hey, is it possible you can send me the ESP, which is the where you can go into Adobe or wherever they use for the graphic design, and they can change it. I always ask them after I buy it. It's just a little thing I do because you don't have to pay top dollar. Like I said, we're going to save money and make money. So then you'll go in, you'll always contact the seller, and then you'll just go in and say, hey, I would like to get a logo design. Please let me know. I'm not the best typer in the world, y'all. Trust me. Please let me know what all you would need from me. Boom. And then I use Grammarly. It kind of helps me with my grammar. So, but I send this over, and they'll usually send back. What they're gonna do is send back all their requirements on exactly what they want you to send to them. So they'll send it all back over to you. And once they send that back over to you, you can, if you go on Google and you like a certain type of logo or anything like that, then you can save it, and then you can hit this marker. You can hit this paperclip here, and then you can send them exactly how you would want your logo. If you have a logo idea design and you want to send one over to them, you would send it over exactly the same way, and they will send it back to you, and they say, okay, we're going to get it done. Then they're going to send you the photos, and then you would just download it once it comes back. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to hit send. She probably email me back, and I'm going to actually go through that process. So, all right, cool. Now you can go through, you can see their different logos. So that is exactly how you would go in there, and you would go on Fiverr, and then you just type in logo design, and then you'll hit this. And then you can type in, just the search bar is pretty much about keywords. So if you got if you do say if you sell in if you're in the automotive, so you go to automotive logo design. Let's see, they might give you a car or something. See how you can go in there and search for what you need. You can actually go in there and get a high-end design for very cheap. You don't have to go nowhere and pay top dollar. Like, you don't have to. I want to help you and teach you how to save money. So I promise you, I give you my logo, my designer. Right here, their name is called Fiverr Designs. So if you go in there and you find them, I paid $44. I've been using them for a while, but they do certain stuff that I like them to do. I've spent thousands of dollars with them, and they do pretty cool logos. So as you see, they're top rated, and they got over 1,000 plus. I've been using them for a few years, and they got over. You want to make sure that they got good reviews. Always make sure they got good reviews. Read their reviews. Go through the reviews. As you see, they based in India. They do respond fast too. Even during COVID times, they really do respond fast, and they get stuff out to you really quick. So you'll go in here and you just see, and all right, cool, they look good. Then you go in there and you don't have to get a quote. I just always go to contact me before I just outright purchase it. So this is the video here on how to go in there and get a logo from them. Once they give it back to you, then I'll show you everything that you have to do, uploading it to social media and things like that. And look, boom, the Jennifer logo. She came right back. She said, please let me know your requirements. She said, hello, please let me know your requirements. Okay, so she's going to do a logo. She's not that new. She's from Pakistan, so her English is not that good. Sometimes you're going to deal with people whose English not that good. Take your time explaining things to them and really break it down to me. Like, break it down to them, because they may not understand exactly what you're saying. English is basic, so you got to take your time with them, because you might have a great designer who just can't speak English fluently, and it'd be at a great price. Or you can go and spend top dollar and get a graphic designer, and they charge you out the ass for it. So I don't want you to spend a lot of money. I want you to take your time, and I want you to save as much money as possible while still making a great looking brand. So that's pretty much it for this video on how to get a logo. And let's go into the next video.